Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail with some more Scrolls action where we're going to be doing some more Judgment and the kind of painful realization that I'm looking here and saying Judgment, and I kind of saw this on the test server and thought maybe I missed something. If you go to the deck builder and try and load a deck, you see that there's none of the Judgment decks available. PSA, once you build your deck for Judgment, it's built. All those other cards you get, you don't get to play with. If you want to build a new deck, you have to withdraw your other deck, and that costs money. So we're going to keep the deck, and we're just going to try and slog through this again and see if I can win on Judgment with a flawed deck. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Let's find a match and do it anyway. How fun is that? So good luck, have fun. Let's see how this goes. This once again, someone probably has a far superior deck to me. To you too. There we go. So I don't know what he has this time, but I am just going to go ahead and go for Decay first. Okay, so he has some growth. So let's see here. We're going to be trying to focus on creatures first. Watcher may not be that strong if he's playing. I don't have any creatures in myself right now, so we're gonna go for Decay first, at least to get the languid out and get some more card draw. I'm gonna hold on to this Watcher and see if it works. It probably won't. So Pinta attacks or gets there. So Languid's going to be good on the Ranger. At least that play is going to survive. So second focus, don't really need it. Languid, thank you. The Ranger doesn't have any special powers. Get a Loyal Darkling as well, so something I can play next turn, which is nice. And if he doesn't show any kind of direct damage, I'm just going to ditch the Watcher. Because that's good against some decks, but maybe not so good in a matchup like this. Lots of growth, though. So moving up units. I'm a little worried that he has something else to play right now, but he doesn't. And I think he just sacrificed for Scrolls, as weird as that sounds. Okay, so we're gonna ditch the... I'm gonna go with my gut and ditch the Watcher here. It's a good card, but it's not the card I need right now. We'll go ahead and get the Ilmire Tribesman out first, because it's beefier, and I'll protect it with the Watchman. I do want to get the Oblivion Seeker out with the Heritage eventually. And I would love to build up to some kind of Kabonk here. It does... One thing where the last game that I played, if you saw the video, where he really got to be ahead was he picked up a lot of Memorials, so he was able to ramp resources for growth and order. I didn't have any of that, so that was one place where he was able to kind of scale his deck and kind of play beyond me there. So there's the Ragged Wolf I was expecting. Bear Paw, I was not expecting that. But Bear Paw helps me just a little bit. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to ditch the Kabonk. And we're going to move our way towards this. Just drop you back here. Loyal Darkling right here. Scavenger Construct. At least get that started. Put it in the middle here. Want to have some sacrificial units up front. Oblivion Seeker Heritage is going to be kind of my next combo. Hopefully the thing that puts me ahead just a little bit. We'll see. Don't really know if it's going to be great, but Bear Paw, Sister of the Bear as well. So there's one dead, 2 idle damage down. Increased health. Ducal Skirmisher doesn't do me a ton of good anyway. So let's see here. Okay, Rod Eater, that's a start. Now the issue here is that I am going to have to start sacrificing for order at some point. Because right now, if I put the Rod Eater up here... should probably just keep it down here and then see what he does. It's probably the better play, because I can put the Oblivion Seeker up there. If I can't Heritage it, maybe I should just sacrifice Heritage, because that's a it's fun to have, but that's turns out. So I do have a Ducal Spearman I can play as well, which will be a nice card to drop in front of there. I guess I probably should put the Rod Eater back one more. I don't know. I mean, if he has a Kinfolk Veteran up here, I'm going to kind of laugh out loud just a little bit. But right now, another Sister of the Bear. Cards you don't normally see played, but hey, they are common, and they are 4/2/4 creatures. So they have very much a place in Judgment. He's going to move everybody down here. And he's going to try to see what I'm working with here. Wings Captain's nice. We're going to go ahead and sacrifice for Decay. And we're going to see... if this guy can die. At least right up here. Oh, that's kind of a mistake. because I want to protect this. And I guess, you know what, if he decides to attack everything and kill the wall, he is welcome to do that, because that's going to absorb 2 attacks and let me start killing things here. So we'll just do that. If he really wants this scavenger construct, he can take it. Unfortunately, it's not going to buff me. If he wants to take out the Oblivion Seeker, that's nice. He can take out my Rod Eater as well. It would buff this wall quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't have Omnivore on it. So he's showing order, so we got another growth order player right here. And see, my deck's just a little bit slow, so he's going to take out both of my units here. So not hiding anything behind a wall, I get more cards. And I guess let's go ahead and start playing some shit here. So we're just going to drop you back up here. And let's go ahead and get rid of the Elmire Tribesman and get a Crossbowman, and we will drop you up here. Once again, we'd love to have Omnivore just for the card draw. Instead, we're going to do this. Because right now, Pinta is playing more of a get more creatures out game, and right now he's winning that game. Like I said, I'm a little worried once he starts getting more order what's going to happen here. So there's a Kabonk. That's an interesting Kabonk. So Eternal Statue as well. Would be nice to draw a Pother there. But there we go. 10 health. Second Scavenger Construct. That's the card I'm looking for. Alright. Unfortunately, it's going to take a lot of damage here. So we're going to go ahead and let's ditch Transposition. I want to draw another Decay creature, and I didn't. So we're going to see how long this can survive. That's irritating. That was kind of a, let's hope it happens, and it doesn't happen. I really should have gone for order there. But that's what happens when you play this kind of deck. So we're actually just going to put the second Scavenger Construct right here. Try and protect my Crossbowman just a little bit longer. He doesn't have the 10 damage to do this unless he has a Crimson Bull in hand, which he might. And we'll go ahead and... you know what? Fuck it. Might as well drop an Omnivore there just to see. I could drop 2, but unfortunately I don't have a creature to park in front of it, which would be nice. I'd love to have a Ducal Spearman in front of there. So I guess the question now is, does he have a Crimson Bull or a Championship Ring or something that's going to kill this guy? And the answer might be yes. Great Wolf, that's another card to do that. It's really interesting that I didn't get any Damning Curses, actually. Okay, so now if I don't have another creature to draw, fortunately we do have a Loyal Darkling. Let's go ahead and could actually Transposition as well. So let's see here. This Shrine heals 1 per turn. So we shall go ahead and... how do I want to do this? Well, we're definitely going to sacrifice for order. We're definitely going to drop the Loyal Darkling there. Now he does have some relentless units here. Guess the other question is, how do I want to play this? I guess I could damage the sister. I don't really want to Transposition though, just because that'll put me out of range of some things. Would love to damage that. Let's see here. Well, 2 units. Let's do this. 1 more Crossbowman, and that'll be good for another turn. Or at least do some damage to the sister. Because that's not a Druid Burial Ground. It doesn't heal everybody adjacently. It just heals itself. Just trying to give him some more targets. Once again, though, against these Order Growth decks, this Order Decay deck is just not very strong. So a little bit painful to watch, probably, for those of you all at home. Hey, that's what happens when I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I really need to be sacrificing for order just to get some of my strong cards out. And now he's got to think, is he going to keep buffing that unit, get me a card draw every time? He could potentially Relentless it and make things happen next turn. Would be nice to have a Skirmisher out or something, but if he does kill this, I can at least put a Spearman down in 2 turns or a Crossbowman down, just some kind of chump blocker or something. So he's got some stuff to think about. Bear Paw. So that's going to increase the cooldown there. I really hope he doesn't have Rallying in his deck. That would suck. So one down there. Increased health. One more card. Got the Pother I wanted. So let's start there. I cannot actually take out everything I'd love to take out. But we are going to drop this down here. We'll call you the sacrifice guy. We are going to sacrifice for order by way of getting rid of the wing soldier or the crossbowman. Probably need a second crossbowman, so we're going to get rid of that. Ducal Spearman's going to be good. Drop you up here. And we'll drop the Ilmire Hunter back here just to put some added pressure. So one down. Less buff on the Great Wolf attack. So that's a start. Have your cheapy units out front. Right now the Sister of the Bear's in trouble unless she moves to get protected from somewhere. Lucky Pother break there. As for right now, at least I have some stuff on the board. Now, usually in this situation, I just let the Omnivore machine go and let people keep getting it, keep getting it, keep getting it. I just got a lot of order small cards here. So Ilmire Hunter would be nice to have actually go off if I can just keep it alive. Once again, I hope he doesn't have a Blessing of Haste or a Rallying here, but knowing how this game tends to go for me, he probably has both. Not that he'd need to play both, but it'd screw me up just a little bit here. So he's going to protect his Sister of the Bear. There's your Rallying. Like I said, I was a little worried about it. Alright, so I have a rally. So I got rallied. Welcome to Scrolls. Hope you enjoy your stay. The question now is, how am I going to recover from that? Ducal Skirmisher is good. Focus is pretty good, but probably not going to be winning me a lot of games right now. So we are, in fact, going to go for the Wings Shield. Wings Captain. Wings everything. Right now, Wings Shield. At least so I can start playing some of these damn Decay, or some of these damn Order Scrolls. So now I'm back down in the situation where I was before. Where are my Decay creatures? And he's probably going to have a chance to tuck his wolf back in place just in time, or he has a second Rallying, which would be hilarious. I kind of hope he does. Ranger's Bane, so that's a start. That's one way to counteract the armor skill. So right away protecting his units. So what we're going to do now, I guess, Watcher once again is not going to do me any good. So I've cycled through my deck. Interesting. So if I play this, that's 4 health. If I drop this guy, this crossbowman up here, it could do some good. Because Omnivore will get me more cards again. But if he can do 9 damage, he can possibly take out everything that's right there. Okay, so let's get the Oblivion Seeker out right now. Because that thing's probably going to die. I want my units to survive just a little bit longer. And unfortunately, I put myself in a situation where if stuff dies, it just dies. So I'll put the Ducal Skirmisher out. Hopefully I can do something with the Wings Captain in a little bit. For now, though, not feeling great about this play, but not many other options here. That's the downside of the 2 attack Slayers, that if you have a bunch of creatures and you have some structures you can hide behind, you can dodge it pretty well. But the question is, does he have something to protect his Sister of the Bear? If I had 6 decay, I could have made that play a little better, but no, 7 decay. But I'd rather buff up my scavenger construct more. Of course, if he, once again, he has 6 cards and a bunch of resources, he has plenty of ways that he can try and start putting stuff down here. So this could be the area where I start to lose this game just a little bit. But my card draw's keeping me in it. There's a Ragged Wolf. Would have probably been better if he dropped the Ragged Wolf in front of this first, so he could do some damage, but there's a focus, so yeah, he's just going for everything. That's 14 damage, and that is going to kill that entire row. So there we go. Like I said, he has a lot of cards. That's a good play there. And he just obliterated me. There we go. Nice job. That's why I said my deck's a little flawed, because it's slow, so Omnivore's not going to do me a ton of good now. But we will go ahead and drop out a few things here. Question is, what do I want to do? That's some time to think about it. So let's hear. Languid's going to be some card draw. None of these guys are attacking consecutively, so we're going to Languid that because that's the highest threat. Loyal Darkling's pretty nice. Wings Captain, I guess. I'd like to have the Spearman out, so let's go ahead and get that first. Because the nice thing at the very least is that he has not actually damaged my idols yet, so it's not like I'm totally out of it. But we'll do that there for now. I have nothing else to sacrifice for at this point. So kind of a reset. His deck definitely, once again, the growth order. Pretty good for drafting. Would like to play some other decks at some point, but I have a feeling this is going to be a very popular, just kind of creature rush, pretty easy to build deck because you just get a bunch of growth creatures, get some order support, and there you go. But he has 4 cards once again, and he has resources to spend on them, whereas I don't really. Now, I do have Slayer proccing, and the question now is he going to start going after this? Now I can knock that down to 3 attack if I can just break through this line, but I don't think that's coming. I don't think I really like the Ilmar Tribesman just because it's so slow in this deck. Would have done better with the Mangy Rats, but can't edit the deck, so that's how that one goes. See what's next. Flip. That's a bad start. I mean, good move for him, don't get me wrong, but that's not what I want to see today. Okay, so flip, so now this guy's not doing shit. I get 2 Loyal Darklings. Probably should sacrifice one of them for order. Should try and get more resources. Once again, I'm not out of the game. Might as well kill that idol, as crappy as that sounds. We're just going to move. We're just going to get out of the way. So I do not want to get rallied into this at all. Well, I say we're going to move out of the way, and then I drop units here. So we'll see what happens. That guy's toast. Yay, you slayed nothing. Once again, because if I could just kabonk that, but I have 1 kabonk. I'm so used to playing Decay with direct damage here, and that's one reason it really supports it. So maybe Decay Energy would be a better deck to build. Yeah, I guess it's one thing. I'd really like to have the opportunity to actually edit my deck once I build it, because you do get enough scrolls to start making things happen. So is he going to leave his sister the bear out to die? I kind of hope he does. I expect him to. It probably means he has a rallying here. He's not ramping for God Hand or anything. But at least I finally got some creatures out on the board. And it counts as something. Now these guys are not soldiers, they're just humans. So let's see what he does here. This tells me he may have a Mangy Wolf in there. Yeah, Kinfolk Ranger instead. So he's going to take out this idol. I really think he has a Mangy Wolf. But in the interest of ending this game, probably sooner rather than later, we're gonna put that to the test. So there's my kabonk. We get to draw a scroll anyway, so might as well use it. There's a pother. I kind of want the card draw here. The winged soldier would be nice, but it's not vital. Oh, that's not the way I wanted you to go. Okay, scavenger construct's not going to do as much for me right now. Might do a little bit, but there we go. That is a damn good start. Unfortunately, I can't kill the Great Wolf there on my own. But I can focus at least. One focus here. He's not going to be able to hide that wolf unless he hides it behind something else. So it's a something. Now if he has a rallying here, I'm screwed anyway, so it's not a big deal. But what he probably wants to do is to try and gun for idols. So we'll see. Wings Captain, not great supporting with decay. Yippee skippy. Let's see what we got. Just waiting now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have some more anecdotes ready or interesting things on note cards for y'all to see or read or hear or something, but this is what we're getting. It's me playing a flawed Decay Order deck. So apparently Decay Order struggles against Growth Order, small creatures with lots of creatures on it, at least with the kind of deck I built. Ilmire Tribesmen are really slow and not good in this matchup as a result. I don't have any Blessings of Haste. I don't have any Rallying. So he is probably going to drop a creature in front of there. He's probably looking for a way to end this. Winged Shield is a damn good way to end this, potentially. I guess the question starts to become, once my Wings Captain comes into play, is there anything I can do? Rallying. Oh boy, so there goes those best laid plans. Because now, see, that's 1 health. Oh, yep, my Wings Captain's dead just in the nick of time. That sucked. Focus. There's all the focuses I don't need. Okay. So this is why drafting decks sometimes just don't work. Ugh. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. I guess we're just going to do this. At least kill something. And we'll drop you up here. Okay, so you can't move. Drop a heritage on you. Oh, so yeah. I can see that going forward Decay Order is making it painful enough for me. Too bad that I have the loudest keyboard in existence, and I apologize for that. But we're going to put Omnivore on here just because, fuck it, who cares at this point. So, no damage! Alright. Because it's Wing Shield. Yeah, sometimes, I guess that's how drafts go. Sometimes you get really good drafts, and sometimes you don't. So I guess I should start building my decks around expecting to see a lot of Growth Order, and then maybe the next 3 matches I'll play against something else entirely. Probably not, though. It's a good, strong combo with plenty of available cards. But yeah, those focuses. Not sacrificing for order, not giving myself the opportunity to kill that Great Wolf a little bit sooner hurts. I only have 1 Kabonk, so that hurts. There's plenty of things that I've done wrong here. And now Vitality Well is going to heal everything for 1 more, so that's just drafting for you at this rate. So the question now is that the end of his turn? No, he's still got some stuff that he's doing. Love to pother that guy out of the way, but it's probably not happening. So he's obviously thinking about something. Probably just gunning for the rest of my stuff now. So this is where... So used to people just going. Crone, that's not a good card for me. Ducal Skirmisher, just a little too late, buddy. Alright, so how am I going to make a nice out of this shit sandwich? Gonna get rid of the Winged Soldier. There we go. Oblivion Seeker's a good start. So we'll go ahead and move you up there. Unfortunately, I don't have a second transposition, or I could just totally take this out. Alright. How are we going to do this? Lots of things are going to die, so I could drop the Rot Eater instead of the Oblivion Seeker. I just have to plan their deaths accordingly. Let's go ahead and move you up here, move you up here, move you up here. Move you back here. Rot Eater here. Focus. Focus. Yeah, might as well take down that wall. Ducal Skirmisher. Well, I don't have a lot of great places left for that, so we're just going to drop him down here. And hope for the best, because I don't have a great ball, and if I drop him anywhere around here, he's going to die. He could possibly survive here. So we'll try that. Because I'm desperate. I'm way behind. One structure gone. Crone gone. It's a range attack, so it doesn't really matter. Question now is that he has 2 idols left to take out. How's he going to do it? Do-do-do. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, this is disappointing that you can't rebuild it, but I think my draft was just terrible from the start, so there's probably very little salvaging I can do in this deck, but I need things that attack faster. Mangy Rats would be really nice for their poison damage if they can get their attacks off, but right now, like, he's pulling rallyings and stuff, so that's not going to do too well here. I wonder if he can end the game here. If he does have a focus, if he does have a Crimson Bull. Can he actually clear my board? He's not going for the top there, which is interesting. Mystic Altar. Countdown of 0. You may increase countdown of target creature you control by 2. Draw a scroll. So I got an extra scroll there, and it was a transposition, but it doesn't matter because he's clearing my board like a boss. Wow, he actually did not totally kill me. Watcher, useless in this matchup. Ducal Skirmisher, 2 transpositions. What do we do? Guess we drop an Oblivion Seeker up here. And kinda hope for the best. So no transpositions this turn. Maybe I can play with it. Maybe I can see what he wants to do. Like I said, I have some stuff on the board. I just can't keep it alive because this deck plays very poorly with itself. Now I'm just hoping he kills my creatures and actually lets me draw scrolls, but he's probably not going to do that. As that Vitality Well is going to go off next turn. Frost Gale, that's a start. Because once again, the Vitality Well is just going to negate that damage. Takes out some more of my creatures. Run into people who are much than building decks than me. Well done! I do have to compliment it on just how he's done here. And I apologize if maybe the 2 matches that I've put out here for Judgment are not as entertaining as you've hoped, because it's really just me getting my ass kicked. But it's instructive. I mean, and there's plenty I can learn from this too. So I know there's some people out there that really get miffed showing themselves losing or don't like to show themselves losing. I don't mind. I just do want to apologize because my play feels like crap. So let's see here. That's going to poison this guy if he attacks. I think that's what that card should do. Well, we have the order. We might as well transposition. Crossbowman's not going to do great, but it's something. That's not really what I needed here, but we'll do this. Crossbowman. Focus is not great this turn. I have 2 for next turn. Where were these focuses before? If I can just protect this guy, I can maybe do some damage, but I don't know if that's coming. So the Vitality Well is not going to heal him now. Oh well. If he goes for that top idol, at least he can give me a lot of cards, but I think he's smarter than that. Probably start going down for this idol then, because he doesn't need to do too much. So I'm holding on for dear life. I don't foresee myself being able to go over the top here because his deck's constructed so much more tightly than mine. So what do we got? What do we got? This is where we just wait. Think about what's going on here. He is not going to take out this guy with Heritage. The problem is, does he have a Crimson Bull or something? Because right now he's going to do... He has enough damage to take out this entire row, which sucks. But I mean, this is just how far ahead he is. Because I just can't get anything going here, so... This may be where I have to wave the white flag unless I get... If I get 4 cards out of it... Okay, he's really going to kabonk that for another card. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just... Maybe I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to see in drafts, so maybe y'all could have pointed at me in the other video and say, "Why are you doing this, you moron?" Aging Knight as well. Yeah, this is going to be game, pretty much. I hate surrendering on stuff like this, too. So there we go. But, I mean... I don't want to waste other people's time as well. I have a ton of cards and not a lot I can do with them, though. Ah, Wings Captain. Wings, 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 wings. Focus. What I need is for something to survive long enough for me to focus and relentless damage. And that's just not what I'm getting here. So we're gonna give this one more shot. Because if I do put down something, let's get rid of Omnivore. Unfortunately, I can't drop everything all in one go, and I do not have Imperial resources. And that guy's just going to attack next turn anyway, so we'll put down Wing Shield here. We'll put down a Nilmire Hunter, which is actually a pretty nice wall-like unit. And we'll just leave this here. If he wants to Heritage me and kill him with the Aging Knight, that's fine. I don't mind that. This game's close to done anyway. But yeah, I do just want to apologize to you for sucking so badly. But it's more on me, and I'm just facing some players that know how to draft. And where I'm kind of at right now is that I seem to not. So he is bear pawing. He's not going to rally here. Tempo. Whoa! Whoa, tempo theft. Hello, you. He's going to focus as well, so he's just going to take out this entire row just because he can. Once again, denying the Heritage. Once again, doing a lot of idle damage. So, yeah, this is how you say I am fucked. All right, well, we're gonna keep on keeping on anyway, because I have no haste. I have nothing really to play at this point. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Guess the question is, what do I want to move? We'll start with the Wings Captain back here. Scavenger Construct, Ilmire Tribesman, and we're going to pother for cards and hope to God that we get something good that we won't be able to play this turn. Wing Soldier, not great, but when you have a shitty deck, that's what happens. As he's just very likely going to be able to... If he can rally, I just handed him the game by leaving my bottom idol exposed. But that's okay. He's just got me too good at this point. So yeah, what have I learned from these few sets? Ilmire Tribesmen kind of suck. I guess I knew that. Order and Decay, not a great combo, at least for the cards I drew. I need more direct damage. If I'd like gotten some good poisons or something, or maybe the Mangy Rats would have been better. So there's a flip as well. Now he's just toying with me. So there's another idle down. Can he win the game this turn? Or is he going to wait till next turn? I don't know. I guess the real downside of this combo is that I've been unable to use my focus this game. Just like completely unable to use my attack buffing. So that is a tough spot to be in. Finally, I get a kabonk. Too many turns too late. So I guess the question now is, what do we do? Loyal Darkling? We're going to get rid of one of the focuses because it's not going to do me a ton of good. I need units out right now. I'm going to amnivore it just because. Not that it's going to live. It actually won't live with that, so that stinks. If we do this, it will. Winged Soldier. There we go. So maybe something. Probably not a lot. Like I said, if he has a rallying, he can win next turn. Not even defending that idol at this point. It's poor play, I guess. But this has been a game that's lasted 40 minutes, so... I guess Judgment is just going to take a while because you don't get a lot of fast I win combos here. My deck's kind of good at hanging around, but bad at overcoming whatever else is coming my way. I guess the question now, if he does attack with the Great Wolf there, I could kabonk and kill it, because that's obviously the play I had in mind this whole time, except it wasn't. But yeah, the rallyings are what got me here. So once again, just a better built deck. I kind of just picked cards and was just like, well, this is good, well, this is good, well, this is good, and it wasn't very good. But if I don't do anything on that bottom row, that's game, set, and match. As we get a crone here, because why not? Crones are like walls. They just kill a creature when they attack. And is he doing anything? I'm a little surprised the games so far are taking, like, players are really going and thinking about their turns and taking lots and lots of time. So second Scavenger Construct. Get another Loyal Darkling. Can't do a lot with the Wing Shield here. I'm going to go ahead and kabonk you just for cards. Another Ilmar Hunter, which is nice. You're going to die regardless, so might as well drop you down here. That wall's done its job, I guess. I guess part of the question now is countdown decreased by 1 and moved increased by 1 until end of turn. Well, I don't have a lot of places I really need to move at this point. Because if I move up there, this guy's exposed. I guess I could sacrifice the Winged Soldier and kill the Crone. Or kill this guy. It's probably what we'll have to do here. Go ahead and play you. Let's see here. I have 3 left. So I really need to put something up here just to save the day, just a little bit. And I have no need for focus. Of all the times like, well, where's my focus? So yeah. It's something. You die. You die. Wings Captain is now exposed and could die, so that's a misplay there. I should have put some other card to leave him protected, but I got an additional card here, so if the Wings Captain does die, I'm already so behind anyway. He just needs to rally and finish this off at this point. But it looks like he only has 1 Great Wolf. So it's possible we'll be seeing it this turn, or it's possible we'll be waiting a while to see it again. So just gotta wait. Moving on down there. At least gonna be killing the Scavenger Construct. It got me a few cards, not a ton. And I guess once again the question is, what the hell do I do with this? He's gonna kill my Wings Captain. Like I said, misplay there. But getting my walls up at least a little bit is a nice bonus. Kinfolk Ranger again. I just have no way to really deal with the overwhelming numbers I'm facing in these matchups. So let's see, you're gonna die. Once again, nothing to haste with because I built this deck like crap. Ilmar Rod Eater's pretty nice. So let's see, we can play 5 here. I'm gonna get rid of the tribes and see if we get something for order. Winged Shield is a start. We'll play that here. And this guy could die. We'll put the crossbowman back here too. We'll put the crossbowman right here. Just got to see if he's actually going to start killing things that are surrounding my units, if I can survive in advance. Once again, I have 2 focuses that I have been waiting for so long to use. And what is this enchant? Vitriol Aura, so it becomes poisoned. Forgot about that one. And he has things he can hide behind, so sacrificing for scrolls. I still have 2 focuses. I haven't surrendered. I'm not totally out of it. But I am in trouble. And because I don't have... Let's see here. What do... Order and Decay both really benefit from creature removal, whether it's pushback to get rid of some nasty enchants or whether it's Damning Curse. This deck has neither. Or Decay works really well with direct damage, such as poison. This deck doesn't have it. Order works really well with having a ball of creatures. This deck kind of has it, but the 2 best creatures for that, well 3 now. I have Wings Captain, but it only affects other soldiers. I don't have Honorable General, and I don't have Royal Vanguard, both of which would be very beneficial in this matchup. So we are going to ditch 1 focus potentially from the looks of it. I guess this guy needs to die, doesn't he? Yeah, we'll do that. Unfortunately, that means this idol is exposed, so we're going to sacrifice a focus. And now, do we play the Watcher? Maybe. There's really nothing that's doing for me otherwise here, so... 2 creatures I can play. Oblivion Seeker, Watcher. We'll save that. Watcher's just going to be a chump wall at this point. What? Oh my god, that's right! It has to be when done damage. Oh man, that's what happens when you don't play with Elmire Hunters for a while. So I had to focus there, and instead he just tickled him and did absolutely nothing. Oh, guys, you all are watching me at my very best today. At my very flippin' best. So if he can GG me, we will go ahead and end this right away. I don't know how he's GGing me. Oh, bottom idol! Totally missed that one. So yeah, there we go. Look at that! I am just out of it. And I'm sorry, I don't mean that in a bad way at all. That's just, yeah, that I played pretty freaking terrible there. But yeah, that's Judgment. There's 2 games there. I think instead of trying to slug it out with a really terrible deck, I am just going to spend 1,000 gold and see what else I can build. So we may come to have a better deck in the future. I don't know. But still, Judgment's there. It's good. You're just watching someone who is pretty freaking bad at it. That's all for now. This is Way to Fail. See you next time.